Hey, it's Joy. I recently got updated to FSD Beta 11.4.4, and I found out that a lot of people actually didn't get 11.4.3, which I got and took it out on my test route at that weird intersection to see how it performs. Well, since the last update from .3 to .4, I feel that the car has slight improvements at certain places. So I am going to take it back out on that weird intersection on .4 today and see if the turning and the route planning has improved any further. And as usual, this is a disclaimer that this place is an outlier. It's an edge case, so it does not represent the other 95% of the time when I use FSD Beta. So let's get on the road. All right, here we go. At the traffic light up ahead, we need to make a left and then immediately split over to the right. And last time I was the first car at the intersection. So the car essentially went all the way up like in the middle of the intersection and did a 90-degree turn. So let's see how this performs. Yeah, it's still moving way up ahead, too close to the cars that are also making the unprotected left turn from the other direction. So it still needs to, okay, I need to press it just a little bit more because the car was not launching fast enough to complete the turn as the light was turning red. So I had to nudge it and just like go. Once it's clear, just speed up and go. So hopefully Tesla will improve on that type of turn so that it will recognize when the light is turning and then there's and it's clear from the other side that the car would just speed up and complete that unprotected left turn instead of stopping dead in the middle of the intersection. But the problem still existed where the car was pulling way too far ahead to try to complete that turn, turning onto the correct lane according to the route. So Tesla still needs to fix or improve or enhance on the turn where really nobody does like a, you know, the 90-degree turn. It may be like a 45-degree turn or even like a 60-degree turn instead of the full-on 90 where it might block cars from the other side also making that unprotected left turn onto my direction. So now let's head back and see how it deals with the split. All right, we are on our return trip, and if you've been following this video series, up ahead we have a really wide lane that at the last second splits into two, so that one lane will go straight and then make a left turn, and it's a 3 left turning lane, while the right side you can turn right. So the issue have been that the car would stay dead centered, and then instead of sticking to the left side of the lane, a lot of times it's confused and it doesn't know which lane to stick to until the very last minute, or the second actually. And then when it's doing the 3 left turning lane, FSD also gets a little confused and it doesn't know which lane to pick to stick to. So let's see how this does in 11.4.4. So this car, this white car, is going to the right. Oh, and this time it looks like the cars stick to the left, which is an improvement from .3 and the prior versions instead of staying dead centered. So perhaps Tesla has corrected that algorithm and enhanced it a little bit more. And now we have 3-lane turning, and let's see which one this is gonna pick, and if it's going to be confused. And it looks like in this version, it's doing a lot more confidently in picking a lane. And in that 3, it was still trying to go right and left, and couldn't make up its mind. So this time it seems like it's doing the right thing. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another round of this round trip, just like the video I did in 11.4.3, and see if this result is consistent. Whoa, this car is coming a little bit too fast, but yeah. Let me turn back and we'll see what happens. All right, second round, here we go. Let's see if this time the drive will be consistent as last time. Okay, you can go. So I had to nudge there because it's completely clear, but the car like stopped. Not acting as if there were cars coming from the other side. So okay, this time I am the first one up ahead, so I'm going to wait out this red light, and we'll see what happens. But I have a feeling that this is gonna do the 90-degree turn again, and it's going to see all these oncoming traffic making this turn as well. And if anyone from Tesla is watching, please fix the turning angle so that it goes naturally like this instead of the 90-degree turn as before. But I have to say that I am very happy so far with this improvement, that I no longer have to disengage when I come on this intersection and force the car to stick to the correct route. So well done, Tesla. All right, here we go. And yeah, it's still doing the 90-degree, and this car in front of me, it's like, okay, I have to disengage this time because it's just pulling way too much ahead. So it doesn't seem like Tesla fixed the turning angle problem from that 3, so that this time I had to disengage. And now let's do the return trip and see if the wide lane splitting and the 3-lane left turning is still consistent with the last run. Also, the stopping gap issue is still there. So again, I do this all the time when the car is stopped, to close the stopping gap between my car and the car in front of me in urban area and congested area. So I actually have to nudge forward a little bit because the car wouldn't go. Seems like after I nudged it or moved forward, the car is like, okay, I gotta keep the distance. But no, you don't. Just go. The car in front of you is moving. So now let's see. Oh, it's going to the right. No, we need to come to the left. So yeah, it is definitely not consistent. So this white lane issue is still the same as 11.4.3. So it doesn't look like Tesla fixed it, even though the first run, it did perfectly. But the second round, for some reason, it was going to the right, and then the last second went to the left. So yeah, it's still inconsistent. But now we're in this 3 left turning lane intersection. Both runs in this test, it seems that the car is behaving more confidently, knowing which lane to stick to, and it's not trying to change lane to the left or right like before. So hopefully this is the minor improvement in the .4 version versus .3 and the prior versions. And And I'm gonna close the gap to like half of it. And this is like perfect. Okay, it looks like there was very, very minor improvement in 11.4.4 at that 3 left turning intersection, but the other 2 places where it was turning left at the unprotected left turn and the white lane splitting, it's still not perfect. So we'll see what happens in the next update, but I am confident that FSD will continue to get better and better and better, and really hopefully when V12 comes out, just like Elon said, that it's not going to be in beta anymore. Thank you so much for coming along on this ride with me. I will see you in the next video, and God bless.